Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Kansas City Royals. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you, and Singy, the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Cody Bellinger.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill in this one, Chris Bubich. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Cody Bellinger.
Well, there's no doubt he's been the best player in baseball this season. Lead the American League in average home runs and RBIs. You know in the back of his mind, he's got that triple crown in sight. So amazing what kind of dominance he's shown, and I think he's just making it look too easy.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Now a fly ball to right center. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99.
2 outs, base is empty. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's outside, and that is ball one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
2 outs, base is empty. And another ball.
1 strike.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 3.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And a 3-1 on the way. Fastball for a strike.
3-2.
In the air, center field. Weimer under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Yankees nothing. Royals coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab here, Luis Gil. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this in the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Bottom of the first. So up now for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And there's the strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. And down on strikes he goes. And there's one down.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Number 11 batting with 1 down takes a strike. One down, base is empty. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
No ball,
I understand you want to
strikes.
try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
That one
Inside
drifts
ball.
Inside. It's a good take.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's outside.
And
2
that
balls,
one almost
2
got him.
strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the pitch. Stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On a line, base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate. I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So 1 left for Kansas City. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Kansas City, 2nd inning set to go. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
And he deals. And that one is in the dirt. 1-2 the count. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. That pitch just misses the inside corner. It's 2-2. Good eye right there. Line drive, and it goes just foul.
Man, just a matter of inches right there. If that stays fair, it's at least a double.
That one ripped. Weimer right there to make the grab. One away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Second inning here, no score. At the belt and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Jesus Sanchez. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Strike one.
0-1.
And that's in there at the knees.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
That's off the plate.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Two down, nobody on. That one not close. And it's a full count. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ahmed Rosario in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch is outside. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw to third. In there safely.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
So 2 on with 2 away. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Check swing, no appeal. Just missed.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Number 93 in the on deck circle. 2 outs. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Three-two. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. 1 run's in. The second run scores.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Two outs, runner on first. Here's the Yankees catcher now.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And here it comes. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 2 and the Royals nothing. Bottom of the inning, and to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The second baseman, Michael Massey.
And the batter now, Michael Massey. Fastball for a strike. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The Yanks up by 2. Bottom half of inning number 2. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2 the count.
Now it's 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three-two now. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Batting 7. The catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the Royals catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Misses inside, and that's ball 1. On the ground, Chisholm gathers and throws to first, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, and they're down 2-0. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Kyle Wright.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Kyle Wright.
Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First time up was a pop out.
Chisholm Jr.
The pitch. Right, a 6'4" righty, 215 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Zach Greinke getting loose out there. Kicks and fires. Outside. 2-0. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And that's ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So a man aboard, and stepping in for the Yankees, Brett Myers. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Chisholm on at first, nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. And a pitch. Outside low. 2-2. Right with a throw over. Chisholm gets back easily. Two. Good job to fight that one off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Ground ball right side. There's one.
He's out.
Back to first, and that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And there's a ball. Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
That clips the corner. Two and one on Judge. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To the right side. Oh, what a stop. Nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Mark Canha.
Mark.
Heel back to work. That's in there, and that is strike 1. On the ground to the left. Yet he beats the throw. He's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Here's the center fielder, Joey Wiemer. And that one missing low.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through that.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
And the righty deals. That's inside. Ball 3. And that clips the inside corner.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Dairon Blanco. Right through there for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. There's a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that is a big first out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because...
Slings to second. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. On to inning number 4. It's the Yankees 2 and the Royals nothing. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
The right-hander back to work. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. A gigantic blast. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Now one
ball,
miss.
1 strike.
Nobody on, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Next pitch, not close, up high. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And they'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Sanchez
nope,
at the plate and takes high there. Liner, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out.
Yeah, you're out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strike.
Wouldn't chase that
2
time.
strike.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And now here is Anthony Volpe. Out towards left center, on the move. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom 4. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. And a pitch. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL-NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
India batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And that's outside, and the count is 1-1. 1 down, base is empty. Ground ball left side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, number 93. Here comes a pitch. On the inside corner for a strike. And that's in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Right through there, got him. And 1 gone.
The third baseman.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And there's a strike. Yankees up by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Around second is Jazz. Not in time. He's safe.
All over that one right there. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
Here's a big power threat. Brett Myers. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball two.
And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And another ball. Righty to the plate. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The right fielder, number 99.
One down. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit well. Right field, way back, and gone. His 11th of the year, and they add on. It's 6-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Angel Serpa.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And here is Cody Bellinger. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. Next offering is down low. Still only 1 out here in the inning. A big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Now batting.
So 2 down now, and here is Paul Goldschmidt, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Blanco puts it away, and that is that. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. The wind and the pitch.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Not even close there. And a count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The catcher, number 34, Freddie.
Freddie Fermin getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
The Royals with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. The wind of the pitch. That one just misses the outside corner. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. In the air, foul off first. Goldie drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now
you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel. But someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Here's Mark Canha. Shoots a line drive single into right center. And that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Weimer.
To third. On to Rosario. And the inning is over. Royals leave one. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jesus Sanchez. The pitch. That one at 95, missed up top, ball 1.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're only swinging at pitches inside the zone. Chasing hasn't been an issue at all. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. League average right now, somewhere around 30%.
And that one hammered. Canha going back. Gone. He sends a rocket to left. It's 7-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Ahmed Rosario digs in now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line, and it's into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's there with a double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
So man aboard, and next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Fastball for a strike. The pitch. Foul ball. Rosario stands at second with no outs. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2-2 the count.
And now the lefty, still 2-2 after the foul ball. One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw.
Out there to center. Weimer gets under it. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and it's an 8-run lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
So the lineup flips over, and up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Chisholm tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. And here it comes. And a foul ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Next offer in there for a strike. 1-2. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the second game of the series. That one misses. Full count now. Brett Myers to bat next. Here comes a 3-2. Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 8 and the Royals nothing. Back here in Kansas City, well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in is the speedy Dairon Blanco. Heel back to work, and that one is inside. Blanco, 30 years old now, and he was born in Cuba. Bounced up the middle. On the run, throw to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Now the number 2 hitter. Right through there for a strike. The Yankees up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2. One down, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bobby Witt.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He won the high school home run derby in 2018. They held the events between rounds during MLB's home run derby at Nationals Park.
Such a cool experience for Bobby Witt Jr. He had 8 homers in 76 seconds, hitting in front of major leaguers and 43,000 plus fans inside the stadium. Man, my adrenaline would have been pumping in that moment.
And he deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Royals, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. New inning getting started. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brett Myers. As the lefty gets to work. And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Movement in the bullpen. John Schreiber appears to be getting loose. Stratton warming up as well. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. And that one off the outside edge.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
On the ground right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered here in this one. Now fly ball to right center. On the move to the gap. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
The center fielder, number 35.
2 outs, base is empty. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Way high with that one. And that is ball 1. Hit in the air, center field. Weimer moving under this one. Nabs it, and that is that. Pitching change here, Mark Leiter Jr.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Jonathan India at the plate.
For the Royals, the designated hitter, Jonathan India.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. This one in the air, right field. Judge is under it. Puts it away for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, first baseman.
So up next, Vinny Pasquantino. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. The 0-2. Ball 1 there. And that's downstairs and outside. Right-handed reliever. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at first, 1 away. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Pasquantino off of first with 2 away. Rips 1 to right. And there's a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Mark.
First and second, 2 down.
Canna.
Now the left fielder, Mark Canna. And there's a ball. Two on, 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side. Rosario. They take the force out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Royals strand a pair. Still 8-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chris Stratton.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And a pitch. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run, and they tack 1 on the board. It's 9-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Jesus Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
1 run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hit hard, that gets through.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. And the righty deals. He swings and fouls one off. Kicks and fires. And that's too high. And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Volpe, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's 2 away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Number 93 stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Two outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Righty delivers. And that's outside. Now 1-2. Sanchez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one laced to center and a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. On the ground right side and foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now 9-0. Back after this on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ian Hamilton.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Leading up,
Joey Wiemer steps in for the Royals.
Joey
The pitch. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Blanco stands in now and watches strike one. Fastball for a strike. And a pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, 2 away.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2. Got him swinging. Royals bats are quiet there. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we go to the 9th, and now Brett Myers. The pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Wiemer going back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
1 down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. Slice down the right side. The Yanks up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Two outs, base is empty. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. He's been a great free agent sign. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
At the belt and fires. And that skips into dirt. 2 down, nobody on here in the second game of the series. The 1-2.
Ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Two outs. That one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat and found a way to win the battle.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And there's a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. Massey has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees 9 and the Royals nothing. Last chance for the home team. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. Hamilton back to work. Well struck left field. That's back there. Out of here. His 9th homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 9-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jonathan India. And that one clips the corner. Hamilton, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer. In the air, right field. Judge has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
He's 2 outs away. Vinny Pasquantino will hit next. 1 for 3. And that one hit 97 on the gun. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of inning number 9. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a bouncer. Chisholm. Royals down to their final out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Michael.
Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike. This could end it. Left-hand batter waits.
1 ball.
Way outside. Ball 1.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Got him. And that'll do it.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left